and write a screenplay of this magnitude. I want to know what it was like when you guys realized that it was finished. Like you were done with the story. Like, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Is it finished?
Is it? Ha-ha.
So everybody gets together to watch the movie, and I would assume you're a little nervous, right? Or no?
It's horrifying.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you guys also nervous?
So nervous.
Yeah.
So at any point before you see it, do you think, okay, here's what I'm gonna say if I don't like it?
No.
No.
You should say it. That's what you said.
No. So
I think a lot of people are going to really like this movie. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them. I gotta say, I don't ever remember walking out of a Star Wars movie as disappointed as I was in this one.
I've just seen Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, and nothing prepares you for this. I cheered, I shouted, I fist pumped the air, I cried, I stood and cheered. It's absolutely everything that you hoped it was going to be. I'm so proud to be in it, and I can't wait for you to see it.
What was your reaction to the end of the movie? But don't use words, okay? I'm going to count you in, do it all at the same time. Ready?
How does it end?
Ready?
How does it end?
3, 2, 1. I'm not sure what Daisy was looking around.
After 40 years, this is it? What are you thinking?
These two here have not broken. This is hilarious. Very few around.
After 40 years, this is it? What are you thinking?
Serious.
Yeah, very serious.
All right, you guys. Well, I want to say a huge thank you for answering all these awesome.
3PO has been kind of absent for the last two movies. A bit of scenery on the mantelpiece. He's back.
If you guys had the opportunity to continue your character stories on a Disney Plus series, would you take it?
Nope.
I fucking love you. And you get $3 million an episode.
Cashing in my chips.
He's done his time in the universe, in the galaxies.
It's been a great honor to be able to travel with this and to meet so many different people and to touch a lot of people's lives.
そしてどんな風に人生が変わったか、やはりこう世界中の方々と触れ合う機会を得たというのがその一つです。こうやって来日して皆さんとお会いすることも。
Really getting into Finn and getting into his story, 8 was definitely a challenge for me. We had several different conversations and discussions about Finn and where he would go, and I couldn't figure whether that was going in the trajectory that I had kind of thought. And I guess that was one of my major concerns, that we wouldn't see a change in Finn by the final movie, or that we wouldn't, for some reason I just felt like we wouldn't have any time, because there's this Rey and Kylo dynamic, there's a lot of things happening with Leia and the Resistance, so for me I was just like, where are we gonna fit that in? And then when I read the script for 9, I was quite happy to see that Finn is now a fully fledged, 100% committed Resistance member and a fighter. I definitely wanted Finn to eventually find his place, to have a team that he's fighting for, that he's rooting for. I wanted Finn to show blatant strength and not to have his strength always questioned when he's stood opposite any other character, which is something that JJ pushed as well. And for just to show him in a light that shows growth and more of an understanding of his world, of the people in it, of his past, emotionally at a better place than he was during The Force Awakens. And that's, I think, JJ's, just reading the scripts, he's just ticking boxes.
I think it should hopefully show people that we did a big old journey and we explored some things. So just you wait till the film.
And do you think fans are going to be happy with how this part of the series wraps up?
Yes, I genuinely do. And according to what other people have said, yes, they will.
I'm going to ask for a lot of stuff.
Did you feel it right now? Well, it's a Jedi power.
Oh my God.
Force is strong within me. So you have to tell me a little bit about the Rise of Skywalker.
Well, the Rise of Skywalker is big action things, obviously, the fun, big visual things, big emotional story. Rey is still hunting for some answers and figuring things out.
How have your lives changed over the last 5 years? And what does it mean to you to have a place in such an enduring cinematic legacy? And Daisy, we'd like for you to go first.
I mean, as an actor, it's joyful to be constantly employed for a certain amount of time because there's comfort in that. I think going into it, I could never have imagined what this would have been, and it feels really momentous to be part of this. It's also a strange thing to divide Star Wars from our lives over the past 6 years because it's such a big chunk of anyone's lives, but I think working in a place where you feel really good and really safe to make mistakes, try again, that you feel good, that you can laugh, that you can cry, and everything is sort of, you know, kept within a family is really wonderful, and I'm really, really glad that I've been, you know, had that experience with all these people on this amazing legacy.
レイ役、デイジー・リドリーさん、お願いします。
All of those films. Favorite moments or favorite moment from the saga?
I'm going to keep my answer very brief. Favorite moment, Luke drinking blue milk from
That's a good moment.
That's my favorite. That's just like shows you Star Wars, the way it mixed realism and then fantasy, and that it's just so Star Wars to me, that moment. Just so out of this world, but still grounded in our world.
Last Jedi, released in 2017, was also a success, but each time it addressed one of several cliffhangers left dangling from The Force Awakens. Johnson's movie seemed to say the answers to these questions aren't as important as you think. Abrams praised The Last Jedi for, quote, being full of surprises and subversion and all sorts of bold choices, but he also added, on the other hand, it's a bit of a meta approach to the story. I don't think people go to Star Wars to be told this doesn't matter. Saying all that though, Abrams did say that The Last Jedi did lay important groundwork for The Rise of Skywalker, as it's a story that I think needed a pendulum swing in one direction in order to swing in the other. And in terms of the cast members' thoughts was indeed returning, his actors breathed sighs of relief. Daisy Ridley said, "I cried," explaining that she thought the director brought a comforting sense of structure and security. John Boyega said he was glad that Abrams would get to finish the story he'd begun in Episode 7, saying, quote, even as a normal person in the audience, I wanted to see where that story was going.
A question for JJ and Kathleen. Lucas has entrusted you with 7 to 9, and in the very first script that Lucas has written, of course, all the world loves the authorship of George Lucas and the world that he created. There was the mythic growling that was written in the script, and I think, Kathleen, you once did away, or you didn't accept the first script that came. Because Lucas had written some parts of this saga, and also he's written a book. And would it be part of the Star Wars canon in the future?
Well, actually, George Lucas never wrote a script for 7, 8, or 9. And the ideas that I think you're referencing are ideas that he had for other possible movies. They were small summaries that represented some thoughts and ideas, but he never wrote any screenplays.
はい、ですね、実はジョージ・ルーカスはそのエピソード7から8の台本を全く書いていないんですね。多分その他の映画のアイディアを出している段階のそのサマリーみたいなものだったと思います。なのでこの脚本エピソード7、8の台本はジョージ・ルーカス自身は書いていません。
I thought if they bring Star Wars back, they're not going to need us. Because, like I say, we had a beginning, we had a middle and end, it'll be all new characters. But lo and behold, they brought us back, and I had a beginning and an end. They skipped the middle part. But what an experience. I mean, in the first one, JJ gave me the greatest entrance of my career. All I had to do was rotate and remove my hood. It was fantastic. I mean, there were
People will be analysing this movie forever and just thrilling about it.